The volume went down. Let me
Hey,
start that.
Laquifa, looks like your baby daddy ended up at my crib again. You better buy a leash if you don't want him here no more because he's always running to me. Bye, boo.
Come sharking with me, y'all. The ninjas is outside. Ooh, y'all, look at him.
What's up?
He is so fine, y'all.
It's 1:43 in the morning. Me and my bestie finna sneak out for this little 2-minute. Shh.
We really out here. Y'all, they better be fine.
Step 1, don't be dumb like me and glue your eyeballs shut. Use the damn mirror, not your front cam. Step 2, pray. These tweezers do not got my back today. Hey, hold up. PERD. That's 1 cluster down, 39 to go. I'm basically a licensed esthetician now. Y'all see the vision? I look like a tired fairy, a sexy one.
Y'all all L, look at me. I did that. Don't ask me to do them again. I was fighting for my damn life, but I did that.
You cut off your friend for missing your birthday dinner, but not the man who forgot your birthday?
So
I tap out. That last one was too much.
Hey, man. But the crazy thing, you know what I'm saying, as lowbrow as some of that stuff is, and as quote unquote harmless as a lot of that stuff may seem, you know what's the worst and craziest thing about that? The worst and craziest thing about all those clips.
Go ahead.
That shit was all AI.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That shit was all AI, bro. If y'all didn't know, I'm here to tell you, all that shit was AI. So in addition to the Sambos and coons that we got out there right now, we got a whole new crop of Sambos and coons that don't even exist. And they can be more extreme because they don't even have to worry about shame. You understand what I'm saying? These are this is the mark of the beast, nigga. Goddamn. Like, yo, when you can take people and you can just project their stereotypes and trigger people online and get people in a tizzy and all that type of shit, and you don't even have to show your face, that is very dangerous. That is extremely dangerous. This right here is one of the scariest things that we're going to discuss on today's show, bro. This is going to have really tragic ramifications. The fact that AI is so advanced now that, you know, they don't even have to do skits no more. They can just get the AI people. You know, there's some of these clout chasing assholes online, bro, that do all these skits because they just want to trigger people. They just want to see what people going to say. They just want to get a lot of follows and a lot of likes and all this social. They just want to stir up shit. You understand? Imagine that person isn't even black. That person hates black people, but they're not even black. And they can use this app to make black people look so fucked up and put it out there for the world to see, and it's not even real. Bruh, I am fit to be tied right now. What y'all got? Talk to me, man. Is it me? Am I tripping? I think that's extremely dangerous, and I'm worried about
when
that.
I found out about it. It really is disappointing to me because a lot of people don't understand that this AI takeover is going to be so detrimental to Black folks. Oh yeah, and we're laughing and we're joking about it now. Mm-hmm. But in the long run, AI is going to really fuck over Black folks. Mm-hmm. And this is one of the reasons why I tell people all the time, as Black folks, we need to start building. We need to start building more infrastructure, more institutions and things like that. Because when we do that, we can basically shun out this type of fuckery. When we establish our own shit, our own networks, our own internets, everything like that, we can pretty much shun that type of shit out. When you look at China, how they have their Instagram versus our Instagram day and night. They have, if you don't post positive things on China's Instagram, it won't come up in the algorithm. It's actually shadow banned if you have degenerate shit, because they don't promote that negative shit in their country, because they understand that that propaganda can be very destructive. In
Yeah.
America, it's the opposite. All the good stuff that's out here, all the people that talk like us, the people that are out here producing great stuff for the people, we get shadow banned. All the fuckery gets promoted and penetrates through your algorithms so you can see it over and over and over again. I just saw a clip. I'm not sure if I sent it to you guys, but a white guy came out and he said basically what we knew for years. The white guy says the CIA runs the damn hip hop, right?
Oh yeah,
runs the hip hop. Buys. They got 22 artists that they got. They got artists in different countries that they promote with. I think it's called I said government funding or things like that that they use to basically start up these rappers. You know what I'm saying? And have these rappers promote degenerate shit like that so that the brainwashedness of it can be seeped into our communities and into our children and young adults. And that's why we have so much chaos going out there. The same money could be applied to promoting great stuff and you would have the opposite of it. But what I tell people all the time is when you look at the propaganda, the number one motive of the people running the world is population control. So as much as you got wars, you know, they having these vaccines and geez, I shouldn't have said that because I didn't want to strike on the damn YouTube. But as long as you got this, the wars, the things about the food, and shout out to what's his name? Gosh, the dude, what's the Muslim dude, the young dude now?
Zuri Muhammad?
No,
Nuri?
The young dude. Huh?
Rizza Islam, Nuri Muhammad.
Islam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rizza Islam, man. They are doing wonderful things out there. You black women know that your pads and your bras are causing cancer. So Islam created a natural pad for women that doesn't have harmful chemicals, man. Peace pads, yes. Shout out to him for doing that. See, those are the type of things that we need to promote and get out here and let the people know because the algorithm is going to block it. They're going to shadow ban. He's always been shadow banned. And then also all these big major stores, like he went up into CVS during the commercial and said all of these stores are not carrying it. So go to his specific website and you women can get a now safer product that when you're bleeding, it can go out onto the product and not have chemicals go and flow through your body that causes cancer. Because a lot of those things are coming from China. And man, if you do if you see some of the documentaries of the things from China, trust me, you guys wouldn't even buy shit off the shelf no more. And I'll land my plane on that.
Wow, powerful. Okay. Thanks for that info, man. All right, Bobby Drake, what's cracking? What you got, man? Talk to me, man.
All I can do is chuckle. That's all I can do. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm going to come with a slightly different take on this.
Okay.
It might surprise some people.
Go ahead.
AI really isn't what let me tell people what AI is, first off. AI is not actually going to really destroy anything. What AI is going to do is it's going to spur the countdown towards progress. That's what it's going to do. The problem is, the reason why that's so concerning is because a lot of people have made it their business, unfortunately, to not want to progress.
Okay.
So basically, this would be the case of the snowball rolling down the hill, and there's a little village at the base of the hill. Everybody sees the snowball coming, or you know what? Actually, I don't have to make it some imaginary situation. We live in Florida, so we're well versed in the game about hurricanes. You know how hurricanes work.
Okay.
Everybody sees, all the meteorologists, Channel 10s, Channel 7s, the Weather Channel. Everyone sees them talking about this big old hurricane, such and such, that's out the Atlantic, and it's building up power. It's things looking really nasty. It's about 2 weeks out. They keep on saying this is going to be a monster. This is going to be a mother lover.
Yeah.
Don't play with this one. Pack up your stuff. Make sure you evacuate. Next week comes, it's this looks like the mother of all storms. It's coming. It's going to destroy everything in its path. Get out the way. And you see everybody else, they're packing up the belongings, but you always got a steady cadre of people that's saying, well, I'm not leaving. I'm not evacuating. This is my home. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to stay right here. And they warn you, say, hey, look, man, emergency services is going to be stretched.
Yeah.
If y'all leave, we can't guarantee that. Don't call 911. We have to keep the line clear. We cannot guarantee anybody's going to be able to respond to your emergency. Big deal. You know, I've lived through all the hurricanes. You know, it ain't going to do nothing to me. I'm going to get my Jack Daniels in one hand. I'm going to get my blunt in the other hand, and I'm going to get my Glorilla on plain old speed. We're going to have a good old hurricane party. All right. And sure enough, without fail, what happens when it finally gets real? Everybody want to try and leave the house and evacuate now. All the highways are clogged up with cars that should have been gone days ago.
Yeah.
Days ago. You had forever and a half to leave. People still in the house. Hey, I need you to come quick. My storm shutters is bashing. The roof done caved in. I need. And don't get me wrong. I'm not making fun of anybody who's experienced these situations. I know people have been jammed by these storms, whatever. All the shit talking I'm doing, it's not clouding the people and circumstances, but it's clouding the mindset.
Yeah. Agreed.
If you made it your business, you know what? This is where I am. I'm going to die right here. It is what it is. Oh, well, I've had a good run. It's not for me, but I tip my hat. I respect it. But you literally wait till not even the 11th hour. You wait till a minute past midnight when everything's going crazy to realize, hey, we should do something. What AI is doing, I sat in, it's funny that you didn't even bring that up because about those videos, I will say the funny thing is I didn't realize until about half of the second video initially, because I saw those before. I didn't realize that those were AI necessarily. I wasn't paying attention to it like that.
A lot of people
until I saw the dude with the extra over the top fingers. And the sad part is it wasn't even the fingernails that threw me off guard. It's because I saw he had like a 6 finger. I'm like, oh, I know this. So this is AI. But I was impressed at how those look because nowadays the way they design these camera phones and everything, if you've got a late model Galaxy, a late model iPhone, that is the quality of the cameras they have now. Even the front facing ones. So especially how the ladies love to use their filters or whatever, it blends in. But the funny thing about this is I saw the video. I sat in a little mini webinar talking about AI and was going into the differences between what AI is, artificial intelligence, what machine learning is, what data science is, and how they all relate to everything. And I was hearing about some of the things that they're doing, that they're working towards. And then I also was listening to a podcast where they had a CISO, a Chief Information Security Officer, basically think the head person of any company or corporation that manages information security and IT and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, they were discussing some of the news that's happened in the week, and there's been like a rise in these deep fakes, or basically people cloning or pretending to be somebody, a live person, but it's AI. And there's been an increase of people hacking and faking people, getting them to cause information breaches because they see these things and they going along with scams that they're pulling up and everything. And they're talking about how in some countries they're floating the idea about the getting to a point where we might have to start trademarking our faces now.
Wow.
Because if they steal your identity, even if it's not for that, they can steal your identity and use it for advertising purposes, videos like this. And there's nothing in place. There's no laws in place on the books to stop this from happening, from suing these places. So it might get to the point where you need to trademark your face just to get safe from all this. But the biggest issue where we're concerned is that they're basically putting out garbage, as you can see, ratchet content. But because, unfortunately, we do not make it a point to produce things of value in mass, we don't produce infrastructure, we don't produce businesses outside of fashion and clothing, at least not on par with that. Everything that we do, everything we specialize in, unfortunately, today is easily replicated.
Yeah.
You can, all the ratchet content, the twerking on the cars, everything we talked about, you can get AI to do that and profit off it and completely box Black people out because it's non-skilled labor. AI is going to make it where if you don't have skill, the thing that we used to specialize in, if you don't have it, you're replaced because we can do it cheaper for less without all the backbiting and talk. We don't got to break you off. So what we need to do is take this as the canary in the coal mine and use this as an incentive to actually build, leave the ratchetness behind. It should be that we can tell what's AI and what's not because only AI is leading the way in ratchetness. Black people don't do that anymore. That's how it should be. But we'll see. Time will tell. the people that adjust, that have the standards, that have the knowledge, we're gonna be solid. We're gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's everybody else is gonna refuse to pull themselves up that's gonna get left behind. And you know
Well
what?
said.
This is good.
I have to disagree with you that it's good. It's not good. But I get your point. I get the point that you're speaking to. For some of those other people, it's good. But there's a lot that's not good about it.
Yeah,
there's a lot that's not. But the issue is there are always gonna be casualties, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that's a good thing either. But again, we have the forewarning. We see the hurricane out. It's 2 weeks. It's just forming. We have the time.
Yeah.
There's really not a whole ton of excuse. Some of it, there's not a whole ton of excuse for more of us to not get out the way of this thing.
Good point. And you had a point real quick?
No, I was saying, it's not everything in life isn't going to be good, even if it's meant to be, as long as we have a system of white supremacy. Once that system is up, anything that can be used is going to be detrimental towards us anyways. So if we don't have a system of justice, then it's going to be fucked up towards us.
Yeah, facts. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. But that right there blew my mind. Conversations 2020